तो उन्होंने भेज दिया, right? And that email generated so much companies and demand from companies about internship. Pure luck, hai na? Nobody planned for it. Vikram joining as a business manager and then becoming a CTO is a pure luck. That same email that went to alumni also resulted in that email from IBM saying that we want to set up a page on your website telling about our training programs, which funded the bill for next 2 years for us.
Biggest customer?
The first customer. And that email ended in somebody at IBM who was from IIT Madras, and he called to his team and they wanted to market the programs among students, and they felt the blog was the right opportunity. So I think throughout the journey, luck has to play a massive role in your journey. अगर कोई बोल रहा है कि सिर्फ मेरे का, I mean, to that extent, getting married to my wife was the luckiest thing. It was an arranged marriage, and my father-in-law came thinking, I was still working at Agrawal Life Insurance, my full-time job, and वही उनको बायोडाटा में गया हुआ था. He came and met me thinking I'm in a corporate job, which is plush and set for a trajectory, and I already put down my papers and serving the notice period. And I told him very clearly, मैं तो छोड़ दिया 3 महीने बाद मैं out of system हूँगा and I don't know what it will be, but he still took a chance on me. But the fact that my biodata went to him at a time and I was still working, and then I saw that let's say that this is an hacky, मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ job, here I'll do startup, and he was okay with it, and my wife was okay with it, and I married her, and she has been the biggest supporter of Internshala ever. Right? Internshala, what you see, the iceberg, right? What you see is this, but the base is all in Ankita, my wife, and everything that you said in Internshala, we talked so far, the way we develop content, the culture, the processes, all of that is something that I picked up from her. And this pure luck. They had it could have gone other way around also. And if you find a life partner who's not as supportive or as determined, as gritty as you are, your life can be miserable. So true. So I think luck throughout the journey plays a role. And agar lucky nahi ho to you can't become what you become.
Do you find certain things to increase your luck?
I think if I can go back in 10 years, right? I'm a very introvert person, and I'm very into myself. First think it from first principles, build it from first principles, read about it, etc. But I interact a lot less with the outside world. If I could go back 10 years, I would change that. Every week I would meet at least one person, right? Because that increases your luck area exponentially. Because you meet new people, you learn from them, something emerges, and this happens every now and then. Now I'm meeting every week, I meet 2-3 people, and कुछ business and कुछ आता है कि यार ये interesting हो रहा है, ये interesting हो रहा है, इनसे बात कर लो. I tell you, there's a bit of philosophy behind it. कि पहले मैं सोचता था कि on social media, there are a lot of people who show off, right? And who, are a lot more form than substance. And I used to deride them thinking, yaar, I work with these folks and दिखाने को है अंदर
कुछ नहीं,
fluff है, hollow है, which is okay. But and I used to use that as an argument as to why I was not talking about my work as much as I should. I'm like, my heroes were Narayan Murthy, Ratan Tata, very humble, very introvert kind of people who don't really go and show off to the world. But I think today's time, for your own good, you need to meet as many good people as you can, because it increases your luck surface area. Because then only you've seen the model, right? Luck surface. Keep telling and doing wala model. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but I'll paste the photo of that.
There are people who do a lot but don't tell, and there are people who do a lot less but then to tell a lot. But the right folks are right in the middle, who do as much as they tell, or who tell as much as they do. And I think it's good for their own growth. It's also good for the world, because if the good people don't share their work, then how will others learn? Then they will learn from all these bad folks or so-called influencers, etc., who have the courage to put themselves out there, right? So I think it both for your own good and society's good, it's important that good people speak about their work more often. And I know it takes away time and energy, and you have to strike a balance, but it can't be absolute isolation.